If you can hear me, please do let me know in the chat. Sorry to hear that Tammy's probably going to fall asleep while we're doing this live, but that's okay. It's not going to be too long. It's really just my kind of like evening wrap-up planning. I have had Bullet Journal Wednesday or Bujo Wednesday with Rachel, so for me it's like 9:30 p.m. and I don't intend on staying up too much later. I do have a cup of tea, which looks a little bit nasty, but I assure you it is actually lovely. So I'm just going to be sipping on this, trying to make sure that I don't have Coke Zero as my last drink of the evening, but yep, still just a little bit too hot, so we need to wait so I do not burn my tongue. Anywho, for today though, we're just pottering around in my journal. I've managed to convince Vogel to possibly come on over and say hi and maybe showcase what he has been working on in his bullet journal. When I say that, I don't mean his like everyday journal for writing checklists. I more mean his, or what I call his Blue Joe, which is kind of like his long-term collections journal. So he might pop by, say hey, show us what he's been working on, but otherwise we're just gonna hang out. It's gonna be pretty chill. So as you can see, I wrote myself a very long list of things to do yesterday, and they didn't necessarily happen, as can be expected when you kind of just use your daily log as a brain dump, which is not, like, it wasn't really my intention. Realistically, I probably should have written those things over here in the to-do section, but I didn't, so I wrote them over here instead, but it's okay. It's fine. Hello everybody, Blossoming of Fun, Cadmon, pleasure to see you both, and of course Tammy, who has already said hello and has already been addressed. Now, I did not put in a header for Wednesday, so that is going to be first port of call, which in theory should be the pale yellow color. So we'll grab the pale yellow, we will unclick this pen just because I know I'm going to make a mess otherwise, and we will flip on over. Yeah, we have a late one tonight. We had Bullet Journal Wednesday, and I was at Rachel's house, so I pretty much like got back at about 9:15. And made myself a drink and then came on up to my desk to chill with you fine folks. Hello Julia, excellent to have you here as well. It's kind of nice doing them at like just a little bit different times. Not necessarily every day, but on some days, just so that we get to like, you know, hang out with different people, which is cool. Wednesday the 16th, it is National Tim Tam Day. I'm not sure if that's in New Zealand or in Australia, but happy National Tim Tam Day, everybody. To celebrate, me and my department had Tim Tams, so yes. Now, although these things were listed for yesterday and did not happen yesterday, I am not gonna like migrate them across or anything like that. They're still on the same page, so it doesn't really bother me. What I am going to do though is I'm going to circle them in light grey. So any of the ones that did not get done or did not get completed, just to kind of show myself, hey look, you muppet, you put way too much on your checklist. So, oh, 9:36 a.m. For me, it is 9:36 p.m. Haha, we're like 12 hours apart in theory. Where is my grey pen? Oh, see, this was a bummer. Okay, so I went to Bullet Journal Wednesday, Bujo Wednesday with Rachel tonight, and I left my pencil case at home, so I didn't have any of my supplies, which made bullet journaling a little bit more difficult. There we go. So populate content planner. I technically, well, I have done it now, but I did that this evening. So live stream scheduling, sketching March, technically still working on that. Strain my juice. Edit the vlog. Oh my god, I'm like 2 vlogs behind. I'm very disappointed in myself. I don't know what it's been like with February. I have just been so freaking tired. Like, I don't know if it's just me or if you guys have had the same kind of thing, but I just been feeling like I'm on the back foot very much for this month, which is not super great. I don't know. It's just it's been a thing. It's been a thing that I've been struggling with. So there we go. What book do you need to buy? Okay, so it has technically been decided and you guys are like the first to officially be told, I suppose, that our book club month theme thing for March, those were bad words, apologies, book club theme for March is romance, and the ball is very much in Rachel's court. It is her time to pick the book or books, depending on what she wants to do. But I think that we're both going to be kind of relieved to leave horror behind. Not to say that I'm not enjoying Mexican Gothic. I am actually getting a lot more into it now as I've read a bit more, but I think that romance will be nice. Yeah. Might have been nice for February, but it's fine. Oh no, we have a spammy comment. Get out. There we go. Okay, it's gone. Yeah, so Rachel has said that she's going to probably find it most difficult to draw the line between like romance and erotica and make sure that she picks something that is more in the romance kind of, you know, category. This is still too hot, but it is very tasty. Having my little matcha latte. Yum, yum, yum. There we go. So, now, what do I want to do next? I mean, technically I got way more done than just these things today, but I can't even remember what they were. What did I made some seating plans. I started making seating plans. I haven't quite finished them, because that is something that we need under our new alert phase level traffic light thing. I don't know. We need them, so that's cool. Oh, hi Julianne. Glad that you made it. It's good to see you here. There we go. Seating plans. We did that. Nice. Okay, so in terms of like evening bullet journal population kind of stuff, ideally at the end of each day I would come in, I would check off all my trackers. We're gonna get to that in a second. I'd write myself a list of things that I want to do tomorrow, that kind of stuff. But most days at the end of the day, when I would in theory do that, I'm just zonked and I go to bed. So big shrug on that one. I have got one thing down for what I need to do tomorrow. I need to print my colored background so that when we set up for next week, which again will be a Dutch door, we don't have to color in the bar here. We're going to print it off because I have the printable that I gave my patrons. We're going to use that instead. Should be fairly similar. The colors might be a little bit different, but it'll hopefully be, you know, in the right realm of what should be in here. Daily log, kinda. We will do a half cross. Fill trackers, I'm doing it now. Boom. Reading. I have not read today. I'm not going to read today, but I did read yesterday and the day before, and I feel pretty good about that. So I'm up to the end of chapter 13, I think. Yeah. Oh, okay, let's see. Are you hearing the guests currently parked down the road in town? I am not, because we're further away than that, than being able to really hear that, which is kind of nice, but at the same time, it's kind of scary. Like, I had to drive past the train station the other day to go pick up an order from Nicola, who lives over the other side of town, and just like driving through there and seeing all of the cars and trailers and like camper vans parked in places that they should not be parking, I'm like, this is making me feel very uncomfortable. But yeah, I'm glad I don't live around there. Like that would be nightmarish if you were kind of one of the residents of that area of town. So yay for that, for not living there, but also sad for them who do live there. Lunch from home totally happened. Skincare. I don't think I've done my skincare today. Not that I can really remember. Oh, I need to take my PM pill. Oh, I'm actually gonna go get it now. I'm gonna go get it now just because I will totally forget if I don't. Which means I'll just put on some nice music for you guys. I will be back momentarily. Apologize. So, I'll be like a minute and a half. Yeah. Alrighty, we are back. We have the pill. It's very much one of those things that when I go to Bujo Wednesday, like, more often than not, I forget it. So I try and have it when I get home, but more often than not, I forget then too, which is not so great. There we go. Doesn't taste nice. But we did it and we can cross it off. Yay! My exercise has completely tanked. I feel bad about it. Well, I'd feel more kind of bad about it if I didn't feel so tired all the time. Oh no. I'm trying to make sure I keep an eye on the chat. Oh, Blossoming Fun left. Sorry that I didn't say goodbye before you left. And there's something that you're already gone. Alright. Skincare. I'm just gonna call this one a no. Like, I could do it before bed, but I'm gonna be honest, probably not gonna happen. And that's okay. We don't have to do these every single day. We just need to do them most days. That's the idea. And Thursday hasn't started, so we're all good for that one. So, is there anything else I can add that I did today that wasn't already on this list? Because populating content planner did happen, but you know. Prepping graphing cards happened. Seating plan happened. We started planning week 3. Actually, no, this is week 3. We started planning week 4. Plan week 4. And by week 4, I mean like week 4 of my school term kind of a thing. Ooh, Bujo meetup. Yes. There we go. We'll put that on the list. Yeah. Pick next book club genre. That happened. Get list of book genres from Rachel happened as well. You can see that here, because I just constantly couldn't remember which genres we like had in our challenge. So it'd be nice to have an actual list to refer to. Plan Bujo meetup. And it's gonna be in. Reason I'm coming up is to stalk us. Lol, love that. So, that's Anzac weekend. Coming up the last weekend of April, Anzac weekend. I'm gonna put that in brackets so I know. Dun, 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 dun. Because we have a couple other members of our little Bujo community, little JashiiCorrin community that are also in Wellington. So it'd be cool if they could come along too. Weekend. Ding, 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 ding. Cool. Alrighty. Do I need this note anymore? Not so much. I know what I need to include. So haven't really left enough room for it though. So I'm gonna just do PM, brush and floss as one thing. And then we can put in the header for Thursday. So, following along with the fact that the positioning of these is supposed to be the same color as this guy here, if we are 4 lines down, 1, 2, 3, 4, it should be that kind of blue-purple color. So we need to go find the blue-purple. Oh, hi Courtney, I'm glad that you could manage to make this one. It's good to have you here with us. No, don't say sleep can wait. Sleep is so good for you. I hope that I'm not keeping anybody up, and I hope that you get a good night's sleep when you do get there, because you're not keeping you up. Let's see, that is a purple. Where's the other purple? Just to check. Okay. Yeah, so this purple is that guy, that darker one, and this one's the blue purple, which is the one we actually want. All good. Always good to check. This blue was one of Rachel's pens, because I didn't take my pens to her house, but I wanted to write the title in because I'm impatient, and it is distinctly not the same as that one, but that's okay. There we go. Strip color. Blink. then we can write Thursday 17th on top of that. Are you guys close enough? I don't think you're close enough. We'll just move you down just a little bit. There we go. Looks a little bit better, I think. Sorry for the shaky camera. Just making it so you guys can see my journal up personal close stuff. There we go. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, the 17th. And there is plenty that needs to be done tomorrow, but I'm not going to worry about thinking about that just yet. I'm gonna flip back to our monthly pages and look at filling some of them in, because I think some neglect has happened. Alright, so department meeting did happen yesterday. Booyah Wednesday did happen today. Tomorrow we have our scheduled live stream, which is not yet scheduled, so apologies for that. Let's see, turn that on just a little bit so that then I can hear myself think. Scheduled live stream. And I'm thinking that one will probably be... Okay, so we add 10 minutes to whatever the time is for you now, minus 5 hours. It'll be that time. Scheduled live stream. Or approximately that time, at least. Yeah, that's tomorrow Jess's problem. Constantly. Oh, excellent episode on Before Bed. Good night to Monica. Have a fabulous evening. There we go. Ooh, parcel waiting duty. Okay. So, what else? Oh god. I forgot that I have those blog posts due. Let's just turn the page before I get stressy. I'm gonna put those down in here. That can be my new note. I live there. So my monthly challenge of good morning, good night. Good morning is still fairly okay-ish. It's not necessarily as consistent as it could be. I'm gonna see if I can find some data on that. Where is it? So I usually just use my Fitbit, honestly, to tell me when I have been waking, unless it's something like super obvious, like I've set myself an alarm and I got up with the alarm kind of thing. But the issue is, you know, hitting the snooze button. That is a problem of mine. So trying to fill this in with fairly accurate information, because it is a challenge. It would be nice to actually have that looking kind of what it should look like. Alright, where's my sleep? I'm just on the Fitbit app on my computer. Not the app, the website, sorry. So, according to this, I need to go back to Friday the 11th. Oof, okay. Friday the 11th? Does that make sense? Yeah, no, that makes sense. Alrighty. So, according to this, god, I went to bed at like 12. Seriously? Oh no, wait, of course that makes sense. That's a Friday. Yeah, no, that makes sense as to why I would go to bed at 12. I'm just like, gosh, Jess, what kind of a choice is that? So that one goes there. And then I woke up the next day at approximately 9:50. Because I was just like, you know what, I don't need to get up in the morning, so ha ha ha. So if that's 9, oh god, there's no room for 10. Well, 1 second. We're gonna put that there. What's up?
Do you want me to come and make an appearance?
Yeah, you can come make an appearance if you want. You wanna come say hi to the peeps? Vogel's gonna come join us. There we go. Do, 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 do. So I'm gonna put in some more dots, and then I will get you to jump on. Does that sound cool?
Sweet.
You just hear dancing to the music.
Yeah, well, I'm conscious that I don't really want to move all your stuff.
Oh, you just take the box off the chair and take a seat. I mean, unless you don't want to sit down, I ain't gonna make you sit down. I mean, if you oh my gosh, there is no pleasing some people. So this one says I got up more like 6:50, which is, yeah, doesn't sound like an unreasonable time. Okay, so Vogel is now joining us. He has bought his Blue Joe. Vogel, question has been asked, how is your finger?
I think I'm going to stop binge bandaging it tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
I think.
Alright.
I think it's still not fully healed, but that's how much I can almost make a fist now.
You can almost make a fist. That's pretty good. I have no idea if you can actually hear anything he just said, because I'm not too sure how good my, like, microphone on my phone is. All good. Wanna come on over? You can take a seat here? There we go.
I don't have to sit.
Oh,
You do the flip.
No,
I will just be.
No, you can flip.
No.
Now, I'll put your journal down for you, and then you can flip through it for the people and show them what you've been up to in your Blue Joe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do that.
I will get out of your way momentarily.
Hi, people.
Yeah. What was this?
That means Pokemon time almost. Yep, there's some Pokemon.
There we go. Okay, where is my eraser? There we go. The eraser is just here to prop up the journal, so it kind of lays semi-flat.
Ah, yeah.
I think
We
that
don't have
that's...
to show them all the pages, but we can show them some of the more
No.
interesting ones.
You don't have to show them. You show them whatever you want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a big boy now. I'm gonna be on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What is up, YouTube? Yeah, that's my go-to. I'm just gonna do that. All right.
What's up, YouTube?
So this is a spread. You can tell when I made it because there's a thing there.
Yeah.
So I dated it, which is very smart. This is about when Pokemon Sun and Moon came out, and I can tell because these are all sets for Pokemon from that game. Can I follow it? No. But I do like my little Pokemon cards I cut up and stuck in there. Oh, thank you. Someone said it's like adorably cute.
That's
FYI.
Tammy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's up there. Right, I'm seeing it on that one.
No, yeah. So I put it up here on our computer monitor just so that we can kind of see what you guys see. So we know that we're in frame.
Smart. And then this was me when I tried to hunt all the butterfly Pokemons and all the patterns. I think I did these, didn't I? I think you might have done a couple, but I did the majority of the pens.
I think you did those. You
Yeah.
used my pens, but
Yeah.
but you color those in.
Yeah.
Tammy asked if you can read your own writing.
Rude. Mostly. This? Yes, but not easily. This? Yeah, not so bad.
Not so bad.
This was me when I was setting up a living dex in Pokemon, so I was doing a lot of ticking off. So that's why there's a lot of like legendary Pokemon, various forms. This was me going like, right, these are the last things I had to get. Ah, yeah. And then there's my unknown forms, and then my cool unknown forms, which we ran out of space.
But that's okay.
So things went well. This was an old wish list, which I almost got everything on here.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, I did get a knife block. So
You
there
want
you
to
go.
take it off?
You got a pen?
I got it. What kind of pen do you
It
want?
has to be a black pen.
A black pen.
No.
I have a black clicky.
I'm sure that'll work.
It is inky. Do not smudge it.
We did that. We did that. We did not get a drone.
Why the hell do you want a drone?
I don't know. Should I do? And yeah, like I mean, I'm not gonna get True Blood. I sold my DVDs of it.
Yeah.
So that's all
So
good.
did you tick it off or did you cross it out?
I just put a line.
Oh yeah, you cross
And
it
I'm
out.
like, we'll leave those.
Don't need a drone.
This was me in the movies I watched in 2017, and I also did some movie ratings for 2016. Jess did this design here.
I did some of it. I will not take credit for the whole thing
Why?
because it's not what I would have
No,
done.
you did it good, and then I fucked it up a little.
I think I sketched it in pencil and then you penned it and did as you would.
Yeah, and then this was some film that I found, so I put it in there. It was cool. You can see I change my mind quite often, like over here.
Yeah.
And also, occasionally I write things twice.
Yep. Jess does that too.
Yes. And then I swear a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is basically what I watched in 2016 and
Oh,
2017.
wait. It says Murder on the Orient Express.
Hmm?
You rated it 3.5 out of 5.
Yeah?
That's what we watched last night.
Yeah, we watched that last night, yeah. So I stand by that rating.
Yeah.
3.5. I don't think it quite earns a 4. This was me trying to learn some Toreo.
Tedeo.
Yeah. Toreo Māori, which is the indigenous language of New Zealand.
Yeah.
And actually one of the official languages. Technically English is not an official language of New Zealand.
What is Pakeha?
No, it's Te Reo Māori and New Zealand Sign Language.
I'm pretty sure English is one too.
This is what I've been told, is English is not an official language, but we all speak it, so you don't really have to make it an official language, because it's is not going anywhere.
I think you're talking schmack.
Anyway, so there's a whole bunch of there. There's some colours.
Yeah, can you pronounce them?
Well, that's pango,
Yeah.
ma, fedo,
Yeah.
karaka, kakariki,
Yeah.
kikorangi. I think there's another blue as well, but I can't remember that one. I didn't write that one down. Tawa, parori,
Parodi.
kiwi, and kofai.
Kofai.
And then these are the numbers. And I did 6 and I accidentally put an extra box, so that's why. So I did twink that one out. Anyway, so there's a few of those there. There's some more of that. I'm not going to go over this. This is my shitty stick man where I labeled some.
It's so beautiful. It's like my favorite page. No, you have to stay on it because I just want to admire it.
It's not good.
It's so... I like the puku because there is no stomach. It's just a spine.
Anyway, moving on. These came around I think at my work or something. So like I stole one of them, and this was like how to order your coffees in Te for like Māori Language Week I think one year. And,
You mean Te Wiki o Te Reo Māori?
yeah, and then this is coming out, so I will go fix that.
Tammy says it's the pack and save man.
True. This is where I left some space. I left space on a page, I think. Yeah, a page, so I could add some more stuff in there, which I've never come back to, unfortunately. And these are my movies for 2018. So this one we went for a bit of a ticket stub theme. Oh, have I bumped it? Have I ruined everything?
No, it's fine. I just want to make sure people can see the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Yeah. So, yet again, I'm pretty sure Jess did a lot of this. Wow, I was pretty savage on The Predator in September. No, like I gave the last Resident Evil more points than that, which arguably that was a better film. So I must have been in a mood. Yeah, I mean, I gave Dark Phoenix 3 out of 5. Yeah, these are very subjective. You can see Crimes of Grindelwald was a 3.5. Then it was a 4, then a 3, a 3.5, then 2. Like that movie was all over the place. I couldn't make up my mind. But no, it's a crap film. I hope the next one's better.
Tammy says that Aquaman deserved a solid 5 for Jason Momoa.
Hey, that is a well-deserved 3 because the DC EU films do not get good things. I very much enjoyed that. Like went in being like, this is going to be crap, and it was really good. So
I appreciated it that we still got some of his humor through it. It wasn't like super serious like the other DC ones.
Yeah, I mean it's not the best DC, but yeah, it's pretty solid.
What is the best DC?
Oh,
there's only one option.
What, Shazam?
Yeah,
yeah,
Shazam.
And Wonder Woman's still pretty up there, but Shazam.
That
movie, I'm like, you have no business being a DCEU film.
Yeah, because it was actually good.
I also rated the Tomb Raider movie before and after I played the game, so I gave it a much higher rating when I watched it before the movie, and then after the movie, after the game, I dropped it because
the game was just way better.
Yeah. Another good one was Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle. I just said to a colleague the other day, I was like, that movie had no business being as good as it was.
Had no business.
It was very good. Yeah, but
you need a Vogel fan shirt that says "You have no business
being this entertaining."
Being this entertaining, this good.
Quiet Place was probably one of my favorite, and Infinity War.
Quiet Place was really good.
Also, we've got Black Panther was really good. That's actually Cloverfield Paradox. I watched all 3 I watched 2 of the Cloverfield films because I didn't want to watch the bunker one. And that was the first time I watched Cloverfield, despite what Jess would have you believe. She believes that she's watched it with me earlier, but I'm like, I'm pretty sure you're mixing me up with a former boyfriend, and it hurts my feelings.
Vogel is talking shit. Anyways, you say hi to Connie.
Hi, Connie. So this is when I did step tracking for 1 year.
Yeah.
And
the days that got 0 steps, and I know it's because you didn't use your watch, but still.
Yeah, there were a couple of days where the watch was on charge, or I was sick, so I didn't put it on, that kind of thing. So, it's that kind of thing. We can have a look. Actually, what have I watched in here? Yes, guys, that is correct. I have not watched Breaking Bad still.
Same.
Yeah, I haven't got around to it that well. And Fringe, we're never going back to that. I don't think it's going to happen.
Hey, it could happen. Probably won't, but it could.
I'm trying to see if there's anything I've actually watched since this. I have
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Nope.
No.
Nope. None of this has changed.
Alright.
Not even Supernatural. So this is actually not that out of date, which is good. Yeah, more Pokemon. This would have been... This is Gen 8 Pokemon. I can tell because of all the Dragapults and bloody Corviknights and whatnot. Yeah, this is the last time I did one of these because I couldn't be bothered after that. This was me writing a list of stuff to get for our previous home. I think we did pretty well. We actually got a lot of ticks here.
Yeah. I like Kimberly says that Breaking Bad is unnecessarily good, but Drew said it was garbage and you shouldn't bother. So. Well,
I reckon I'd probably enjoy it because I'm a chemist by training, so.
Probably. Chemist by training.
Yeah.
Like not by trade.
No, God, certainly not by trade. Then I have car maintenance.
I like your car. I think your car picture's pretty cool.
I haven't had to do much, so that's been good. So I've got a lot of room there.
Did you get new wiper blades? Yeah, but now you need to do it again.
Where's that? Oh no, so that's actually the big arms because they're but I might just paint them and be lazy. Then we got movies for 2019. Exciting. Yeah, so one of my highlights, and I'm very glad I finally got to watch it with Jess, was Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
That was cool.
I went and saw it, I think, with my brother while she was having a girls' night and came back and was like, yeah, you missed out. Like, I had the better evening.
Was that the night your parents' kitchen caught fire?
No, the night my parents' kitchen caught fire was the Detective Pikachu. So I get this call from my dad that I missed at the cinema, like right at the start of the movie. I'm finding my seat, and my hands are full of popcorn and my alcoholic beverages because it was that kind of cinema. And then I tried to ring him. I sat down, tried to ring him back, didn't get him, and then I was like, okay, phone off, go watch a movie. And I turned my phone on after this movie. I've got 20 texts, like 5 missed calls or something.
Stop leaning on the desk, because when you lean on it, you're going like this. And you're shaking the
camera. Oh,
camera.
I'm sorry, everyone. Earthquake!
No earthquaking.
So yes, my parents' dishwasher had an electrical fire and ruined their kitchen, and they genuinely did not have... So this is May. They did not have a functioning kitchen until January the following year. And even then, I don't think it was fully functional. Yeah. That's how long it took to get fixed.
Also, for reference, Dragon Ball Super, Broly was a 3 out of 5.
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man Into the Spideyverse was a 5 out of 5.
Yeah.
Much better film, just because somebody was asking.
Oh, yeah, no, that's a 3 out of 5. Sorry, that's my handwriting. No, Dragon Ball missed a lot of steps. I was very sad about it. What else have I seen?
Jojo Rabbit.
Jojo Rabbit, that was really good. I almost gave that a 5.
I think that Shazam was better, and that's why I got a 5.
Yeah, Shazam was better, that's why.
Shazam was even better than Endgame.
Yeah, well, Avengers Endgame is actually a lower score than Infinity War. I think Infinity War is a better film.
I think a lot of people might agree with you.
Yeah, some people might agree. This is also, you can see Aladdin and Lion King are empty. I have decided I will not be giving Disney any money. I won't even...
you're talking shit because we pay for Disney Plus. Like,
okay.
You're already giving them money.
So I won't give them any money for these new bloody reboots. And I've said to Jess, I will only watch it if we steal it from the internet because I don't want them getting any data that people are actually watching it.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Choices.
Jumanji 3 did have another name, but I ran out of space, so I didn't put it in.
Jumanji. Jungle rebooted.
This was my chore plan, which I don't use anymore.
Yeah, you just do all of them, right?
Yeah, well, Jess...
this is... I like this one. I like the headers on this one.
This was one of my favorites. So Jess did the Star Wars theme on the right and the Marvel theme on the left.
I did not do the Marvel one. Oh. You did the Marvel one.
Yeah, that actually makes more sense.
Yes,
it's definitely
it does.
my handwriting.
I'm like, do not credit me for that.
So this one, I decided I was not actually going to bother sorting them by month because a lot of them, at the time, a lot of them were moving around, and I figured, you know what, I don't really care.
Yeah.
And what's really great is that worked out really well because most of these got delayed. So like...
Have you watched Knives Out?
No, I haven't watched Knives Out.
That's sad.
But Death on the Nile... supposed to come out in 2020. It's just coming out in 2022.
I'm excited though.
We're very excited to go see that. But yeah, you get an idea of... So I just fill these in when I feel like it. Yeah, I was going to actually write when they released in here and I never bothered. So there you go. Yeah. I just was like, yeah. And this is my ranking system this time. I actually wrote it down.
So you don't start like, being silly with it.
Yeah. So we have awful, forgettable, craptastic. Craptastic's one of those ones where you're like, it's a shit film, but I had an entertaining time, nevertheless. And then I got 3 sort of like, yeah, it's pretty good. 4's where you want to be, and then 5 is amazeballs.
Have you seen any of these? Like, you saw Dune.
I have seen Dune.
Dune.
Oh, that wasn't. Honestly,
1.
Based on my scoring system, I am gonna controversially give that a 1 out of 5.
Yeah.
The reason I do a 5-point scale instead of a 10-point scale is because you always put points in, and that way your 5-point scale becomes a 10-point scale. So if you do a 10-point scale, it becomes a 20-point scale.
That's too many.
So that's why I always do a 5-point scale.
Because it's like you can have 0.5, 1.5, etc. Have you seen anything else on there? I don't think so. No, you already rated that one, sorry.
Man, I think I was too generous to The Matrix as well.
Did you see Fast and Furious 9?
No, I haven't watched that yet.
Because it sounds like something you would
I've seen...
watch.
Okay, what have I seen? I do want to see Promising Young Woman, but I do know the ending, so that spoils it a little for me. I won't tell you guys.
It's okay, I already know, because you already spoiled it for me.
Oh,
Invisible
did I?
Man! The Invisible Man!
We did watch the Invisible... Where's that?
It's right above Godzilla vs. Kong.
Where's that?
Right in the middle of the page that you're looking at.
Oh, yes. What do we reckon for that one?
I liked it. It was spooky.
I don't think I'd watch it again, though.
Well, I mean, like...
But it was good. I'll give it a 3.5.
3.5 sounds good.
Because that was... Yeah, we watch it and Jess goes to me, is this movie scary? And I go, hell yeah, this movie's scary. I thought you knew that when you picked it.
You need to do the slash, because you did the slash for the other ones. God, your handwriting is a sight to behold.
I mean, I'm not writing on this as well as I normally would.
Well,
but...
yes, because it isn't on the table, so I think you. That's fair.
What else have we got? No, we've seen Jungle Cruise. Oh, we've seen Ghostbusters Afterlife.
You say we. I ain't seen shit.
Yeah, I've seen Ghostbusters Afterlife. I watched it in the bath.
That was a piece of information nobody needed to know.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Stop that now.
I think actually that's when I left some footage for the vlog where I said, this is me in the bathroom. Obviously not going to show you what I'm up to.
Yeah.
So that you can look at my shower.
Yeah, that's my shower. Cool. Alrighty, let's see. Next.
Alright, what else we got? Yeah, I think we're okay on that. This is my heartburn thing. I've got my good safe foods and my no-no foods. And if I tick them, it means I've confirmed that these are definitely problematic. Some of them break my heart, like Burger Fuel.
So how many of these this week did you eat?
I had orange juice. Gave me heartburn.
You had salsa?
I didn't have salsa.
Oh, you didn't have it?
No, I didn't have it. I did have... I technically had some, like, baked prosciutto. That definitely gave me heartburn.
Let's see. You had tomatoes in the...
I had a large meal on Monday because it was Super Bowl and I fed us well.
Yeah, you did.
That wasn't good. Gave me heartburn. Yeah, anyway. And then this is on the right. This is my night sweats. Because, yeah, I turned, what, 28? And I turned into an old man. And so I got night sweats while we were in lockdown.
Yeah, so Vogel can also be called Old Man Vaughn. That's what I call him sometimes.
Yeah, you call me Old Man Vogel. You don't call me Old Man Vaughn.
I call you Old Man Vogel, sorry.
Yeah. And there's my updated wish list. Has stuff on it. I'm still holding out for someone to get me a Le Creuset.
Le Creuset.
Yeah. My parents go, they're expensive, piss off.
Yeah. And
Every year.
They're expensive, piss off.
Every year on my wish list, they go, nope.
It's not happening. Oh.
Oh, yeah, I feel your pain.
You need to specify which comment.
Trinks.
Yeah, drinks.
Yeah, they're rough. I think I'd get up at like 2 a.m., roll the sheet up, go have a depressing 40-minute shower, and then go sleep in the spare room.
Yeah, and I get to sleep next to the rolled up sweat sheet.
Yeah, it's so
freaking
gross.
Nasty.
Well, is that or you get up? So
Yeah,
you know,
no,
I'm trying not to disturb you.
I feel disturbed.
This is my refreshed TV shows I want to watch.
Breaking Bad is still on there.
One day. I think I have it still somewhere.
Tease, I like none of these. Starting.
No, I decided, you know what? I'm going to refresh this. So that's why we're going to Redux. Yeah. And then we have new home ideas. So we actually achieved everything on our list. So we did pretty well there.
Wizards.
And then we have home improvements, and that's pretty empty. But
hey, new washing machine. We did that. Did you tick it? I can't see because...
Where's new washing machine?
Yeah,
no, we ticked that.
Install doorbell. Who needs a doorbell when you don't have visitors?
I have a lot of visitors.
Don't lie to my face.
Someone visited yesterday, dropped off a package, and he eyeballed me through the window, and I was like, I ain't getting up because I'm not wearing any pants. I'll get it when you leave.
Oh dear, I'm just recalling that time the other week when I came downstairs to you with your pants not on in the lounge room, and I was like, Vogel, what the actual fuck?
And that's it. That's all I've done. So this is going to last me a good while.
So how are you finding your LT 1917
It works.
compared to your Archer and Olive? Which one do you like more?
This one is flatter to the ground, like flatter. So I like that aspect.
Yeah.
But the Archer and Olive has a pretty picture.
Does.
So I'm pretty indifferent to both. Like they are serving the purpose that they are there for.
This is book.
Yeah.
And work like book.
Yeah, sorry guys. I'm not like a super bullet journaler,
Oh.
but I do use my bullet journal. I actually have updated this recently, actually, with some stuff. I mean, I did use through it just now, but yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Thanks for sharing, Vogel.
it's mine. Goodbye.
Oh, I see. Well, thank you for being here with us. It was
You're
a pleasure
welcome.
to have a look in your journal. Can we ask you some Bujo questions before you skedoodle?
Yeah, alright. I'm
Excellent.
keeping the seat.
Oh, okay.
Technically, this is my seat.
Well, technically I stole it, so freaking fight me.
Yeah.
Anyways, so
Yeah, we'll leave that.
if anybody has a bullet journal question for Vogel, you just throw it through in the chat, and I'm just gonna ask Vogel some generic questions. So, Vogel, in terms of your everyday bullet journal, the one that you have that we've been drawing in,
Yeah, my diary.
your diary, I guess you could call it, or as I call it, your everyday bullet journal.
Okay.
How often, on a week that is already set up before the week starts, would you typically check in with said diary?
I'm really bad at the moment because work is super stressful. If work is going a little better, I usually try and do a work update, like at the end of my work day. I kind of write what I'm going to do the next day. Hello.
Yeah, you say hi to the people.
And like you're reminding me I meant to write some stuff in it today and I didn't.
Whoopsie.
Since I have a couple of seminars tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Do you mind if I take my seat back? Can I so that we have something to view while we chat? Yeah, something to view that's not your hand.
yeah, well, it's a good thing I've still got my bandage on.
Yeah, true. Nobody wants to see that manky thing.
Some people want to see it.
So Amber has a question. Amber asks, how did you get into the bullet journal? So how did you get into your bullet journaling escapades?
Jess gave me a bullet journal for Christmas, I think.
Yeah, I gave him this. What? This is his first one, wasn't
Yeah. I've only had 2 bullet journals, including that one.
it? Yeah. So this one and the one that he currently has for his everyday bullet journal, which is his Blue Joe, as we call it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so if you were to, because obviously this year I'm making the spreads in your bullet journal. At this stage, do you think that you'd continue with the bullet journal system next year, or do you think you'd go back to a pre-printed planner?
I think I'd probably go back to a printed planner.
Oh yeah, how come?
Jess bribed him.
Yeah, just bribed him, pretty
No, it
much.
wasn't quite that like that. I was like, yeah, I'll give it a go. This is important to you.
Thanks. Yeah.
Partly because Jess has been a little slow because she's busy, which is fair, in drawing them up. So I get to the point where I'm like, I haven't written much because when I would go to write it, you haven't done the page.
No,
and
that's
then
fair.
the thing happens, so I don't go back and write it later.
Not Wednesday.
So I probably would go back, but I have said to Jess, I'm thinking, because I don't like the idea of keeping bullet journals. This one I might keep because it's got some nostalgia in it, but like a year planner, I don't like the idea of that, but Jess has done some really nice artwork, so I'm thinking about what I might do with some of that artwork
Yeah.
to keep it. But I am very much in my head probably thinking of it as sort of more of a one-off.
Yeah, that's okay.
Am I bumping your desk?
A little bit. You are making the
you know
desk
me, I
do
can't
the
sit still.
making the
Save
desk
my
do the
life.
shaku shaku. So we have another question from Natasha is asking, do you take your bullet journal to work with you?
Not the Blue Joe, but the other one. Like the one I'm using as a diary, yes, I do take it to work with me. I'm a little bad in that I don't tend to check it in the morning, but I usually write down things in the evening, and I guess I sort of do it as a like, here's what I'm going to do tomorrow, and here's how to, like, if I've got some stuff where I'm like, you can't do all of this in one day, then I might plan it for like, across the next couple of days.
Yeah.
that kind of thing. Occasionally I'll check it in the morning if I'm really like, oh my god, what am I doing in my life?
Tammy's question is Vogel's workplace near the extended visitors?
I don't know what that means.
The protesters.
Oh, kind of. Technically, if I was going into work, I would walk past them, because I do walk past the Parliament. Probably for the best. I am quite antagonistic to people I disagree with. And as everyone has said to me, you would probably get punched in the face.
Yeah, so probably safe that you're not doing that. Yeah, probably safe that you're keeping your distance at this point in time.
The worst we've had was, and I wasn't in the office when this happened, but we did have a protest against Fonterra come into our building, because we're not actually in a government building, we're in a private building on one of the floors, but Fonterra was on one of the floors, and they very much came and threw animal excrement over the place, which I felt really bad. We have a really lovely concierge, I suppose you call it.
Concierge?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's our hotel.
It's not a hotel. What would be the like a more?
I don't know. Lobby person.
Yeah.
Like,
he does have a title, and I'm totally blanking now while I'm on the spot. But I felt really bad for him because he had to clean it up, and I'm like, that is so not your job.
Yeah, that sucks hard.
And yeah, so working from home is kind of winning. It is nice to basically sleep in a little, and when I go in with Jess, I have to use the not as fancy shower, so we're both ready at the same time. So that's been nice, but Jess has pointed out to me that I am getting super lonely, because I'm getting very chatty to everyone.
Yeah, no, I think that Vogel thinks he's more of an introvert than he actually is. He's more of an extrovert than he gives himself credit for.
I'm an extroverted introvert.
I think that's a bullshit term, but that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I don't really like the idea of the dichotomy, like, you know, you're just either an extrovert or an introvert, or this idea of like, I'm an introvert with extroverted tendencies. Like, I'm just like, you're allowed to just like have preferences. Like,
well, that's kind of what I'm trying to get you, but I'm basically getting at what you're
saying.
so
what you're saying to me effectively is like when I say I'm a flexitarian. Yeah, and I can see your face being like cringe. Like, you know, effectively it's like, oh, I eat meat when I want to. Like, you're saying the same thing. Like, oh, I can be social when I want to be. Like, I think
literally shivered there, guys. I'm so disgusted.
You should have seen the look on his face. It was not great. So I'm just like, I think that there's this idea of like, you know, oh, you're either like, what's the word? You get energy from socializing, or you feel drained from socializing, I think is some of the way that some people kind of view extroversion and introversion. I don't think it's necessarily the case. I think that everybody needs to have some level of social contact. It's just like, you have like a different quota, and then like, it even depends on like the time of month and, you know, what else has been going on and like that kind of stuff. But, you know, because like, for me, I do very much enjoy hanging out with people. I love, you know, getting to see people and socializing and stuff like that. But my job is like constantly around people. So I need to have my alone time in the evenings. But that doesn't mean that I'm being like introverted in my evenings. It's just like I'm tapped out of like seeing other people. Does that kind of make sense? I feel like I'm rambling. I should get back to what I was doing.
I like playing my games, watching movies.
I also like
But if
playing
I do
games.
that too much, then I get bored. So
Yeah.
that's when I need the social time. But it's always my time. My time is more important than social time in my mind. Whether it's that great for my mental health is another question. But anyway.
Yes, no, I think that you do need to, you need to see people. Seeing people is good for you.
Yeah.
And I say it with love. Only with love. Let's
you're not
see.
wrong. Like, they're telling us we could be in this current alert level for quite, like, 6 months, I think someone said. And I'm like, I am going to go mad if I work from home for 6 months. But I'm also not willing to go in the office with the current guidelines that they're imposing.
Yeah. It's
Not when I've got a full workstation here.
Yeah, you do. I mean, if I could work from home, I totally would. I love being at home. Being at home is, like, my happy place. But that doesn't make me not an extrovert. You know? Like, I still, like, very much have that need to socialize with other people to kind of, like, I don't know, fill my quota. Quote. Anywho. Yeah. Also, just as a complete side note, I was thinking next week of doing some, like, weekly setup challenges kind of a thing. So, not necessarily every day of next week, but some of them. We'd set up a weekly spread with, like, some kind of restriction. So we were thinking, like, one of them could be blindfolded challenge. So try and set up a weekly in a journal with no sight kind of thing. I don't know how well that would work. It would, I mean, no, not you.
Okay.
You don't need that kind of restriction, Bubba.
Yeah, you guys have seen my one. I keep telling myself there is beauty in imperfection.
Yes.
And then you don't have the stress of trying to make it amazing.
I mean, mine's not perfect.
Jess wouldn't be able to cope with that.
Mine is not perfect, is what I was trying to say. Mine's not perfect. See, I only got halfway through this word.
No, there's the amount of times you do like a little cock up that I'm like, oh man, this is nothing. You're like, I've ruined my life.
Just like go sit in my room and cry for 3 days. No, I've gotten very good at like letting go of things, I think. I don't mind imperfections quite as much anymore. But yeah, I think it would be pretty fun. We think maybe we'd do like a little challenge, so it could be like I could wear my what we call our moon glasses, which are effectively our orange lens glasses, and then try and like pick colours out that might hopefully work together. I would pay Vogel $20 to move the journal during that challenge. What a dick.
I'd do it.
It would be fun. It would be fun. It would be like a bit of a mission, but I thought it'd be like kind of fun.
Also, I want to do a shout out because it's National Almond Day in the USA apparently.
Yeah, but it's Tim Tam Day, which is way more important.
But it's National Almond Day. I'm not seeing a comment about Tim Tam Day.
Yeah, because I already commented about it. Where are you talking?
It's just gone now.
Oh,
it was just at the top.
What is this? National Almond Day. Yeah, well, it's Tim Tam Day here down in the south, so haha. But happy Almond Day too, I suppose. Write everything backwards for a week. Oh my god, I would do my head in. But yeah, so I was thinking like we could do a blindfold challenge and we could do a like... Oh, Rachel was saying we could do like a random number generator challenge for like make a weekly with random number generated like supplies and size boxes for the weeklies and all of these kind of things. Oh, there's a thing for Vogel. What is it? Like the Japanese word kintsugi. Repairing broken things. Yeah, so pretty. Alrighty. I like that a lot. We can just like go and paint over all of your imperfections with... Remember the time you set up a weekly for me?
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
I don't think you were happy with it.
I'm gonna go find it because I thought it was great.
Yeah.
That was in my Scribbles That Matter, eh? Yeah.
Could, I don't know.
It was.
You got a lot of journals.
I do have a lot of journals.
Compared to mine too.
But I've got a pretty good memory for them, I reckon. So I think it was this one. No, it must have been my dingbats. Apologies. I will be right back. Ha, literally says she has a good memory. Instantly fails memory challenge.
Yeah.
Failure.
Yeah. You should feel bad.
I know, I do. Thank you for reminding me about my everlasting pain.
Yeah. I think, while you find that, I think part of the thing I get a little awkward with socializing, I'm a weird guy. I get weird, and sometimes I reflect on that when I leave, and I'm like, it's just easier to not talk to people, then people don't know how weird I am.
Let's see, because this was a challenge one, so this was like doing my left hand, which was... See, this isn't perfect. In fact, one may say this is a fucking mess. Like, as far as my stuff goes, at least. So we have what? The left hand challenge, and then we had the bullet journal method. Then we had pens I don't like, so I used like colors that are not for me. And then we had highlighters only. So these were like mild liner highlighters and something else.
I definitely didn't do any of these ones.
No, one page. You did the one in September. So if we flick through September. Flicking. Okay, just classic Jess, not filling in her trackers. Disappointed.
Yeah. That's why I stopped doing trackers.
Because this one was for Te Wiki o Te Reo Māori. Yeah? So that was like doing the dates and stuff in Te Reo. And then this was the one that Vogel made for me.
Oh, yep.
Wednesday, because you wrote Day. It was good.
She bullied me so much, you guys. So much.
I laughed so hard. But the best part was that when you got to the colouring in part, you like coloured it in and it bled. I was just like, what are you doing?
I did such a good job.
And you're like, I want to do overlapping boxes and stuff. And then you like didn't know how to shade them in. And You didn't rule along the line.
What do you mean?
You didn't rule along the line.
I did.
Look at those. Look at those dots.
Yeah?
That's where the line should be.
Yeah, but I used a ruler. I just had it in the wrong place.
And then you put the header underneath the box.
Well, yeah.
I love it so much.
Yeah, to be fair, I did that one and was like, fuck.
And I loved your little, like, you did some little lettering here and stuff, and that was cute.
Yeah.
You did a good job, Bubba.
Thank you.
Especially Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Also known as Wednesday. The day of Wes.
I drew a sad face because of the bullying.
Yeah, the bullying sad face. Anywho, team, I think we're gonna skedoodle because it is certainly time for bed. Thank you for being here with us, though. If you liked our video, please do give us a thumbs up. And if you made it this far on the replay, what should they put in the comments in terms of an emoji?
They can put a Wednesday.
A Wednesday? You can't have a Wednesday emoji.
Put a guy or put a sad face.
Great. You should put, a little male emoji. If there's one where he's doing a face palm, like in the spirit of me.
A male doing a face palm for Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday. Wednesday face palm emoji.
or post a photo of yourself hugging your friend called Wes.
You can't do that on YouTube.
I don't know how YouTube works.
Obviously. Alrighty, team. We will see you tomorrow for our scheduled quote live weekly plan with me. Have a fabulous rest of your day or night. Happy Wednesday. Because it is Wednesday.
It is.
And Tim Tam Day and Almond Day. And
unless you're watching this on Thursday, in which case it's not Wednesday.
Or if you're watching it on Tuesday, well then happy Wednesday for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Alrighty, we're going to bed.
Bye!
Bye!